Well, this may be a double-edged sword. Let's begin. The article says that thousands of asylum seekers will have their claims fast-tracked under new plans from the Home Office that aim to tackle the staggering backlog of cases. Around 12,000 people from Afghanistan, Syria, Eritrea, Libya and Yemen who have applied for asylum in the UK and are waiting for a decision are understood to be eligible under the policy. And under the process, which is due to launch on Thursday, arrivals in the country will be sent a 10-page questionnaire instead of automatically being interviewed. The forms will ask the asylum seekers around 40 questions, which may not all apply to them, and they will then be asked to return them within the initial 20 days before being offered an extension. Well, of course, I don't know about you, but any talk of an extension, to be honest, doesn't exactly fill me full of confidence. If anything, it screams of, oh, let's just tell them something while we just carry on as normal, or something like that, and to me just shows they're not really serious about it at all. And presumably, if you actually came here to stay, you'd want to do anything you could to stay, and therefore their 10-page questionnaire will probably be quite high on your list, wouldn't it? Even if you, of course, may need to use Google Translate to help you out. And you know, obviously it could be wrong, but I've got a little feeling that this is probably going to replace the Rwanda plan that they were talking about a little while ago. And in my opinion, makes complete mockery of our points-based system in the first place, because if they have to fill in a 10-page questionnaire, then why couldn't they fill in the forms to go the proper legal route in the first place? It comes across to me as kind of like saying, no, don't worry about that legal system or any interviews or any things like that. Just fill in this little document and, you know, you'll be on your way. Or in some cases, maybe not. Although either way, I hope proper criminal checks are carried out, because the last thing the public needs is to be put at potential risk by anyone who may or may not be a potential criminal. The scheme applies to adult applicants and their child dependents, but not lone migrants under the age of 18. Well, yeah, I guess we can all understand why that is, eh? Because let's face it, it does often seem that a lot of under 18s turn out to be 45 or maybe even claiming a pension nowadays. Applicants could still be called for an interview, while any who do not provide the required information and evidence could have their claim rejected. Officials stressed that this was not akin to a so-called asylum amnesty and said thorough security checks would still be carried out. The aim of the new plan is to reduce the asylum backlog by the end of the year, reflecting a pledge by Prime Minister, or unelected Prime Minister as I like to call him, Rishi Sunak. Well, you know, maybe the government should take the same approach or similar approach as the guy in this video, who wasn't having any of it at all. Anyway, subscribe for more and I'll see you in the next one.